Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about the new upcoming luxury holiday makeup for 2025. I'll be sharing my thoughts, telling you what I'm planning to purchase, what I'm planning to skip. I am feeling pickier than ever, but I must say there are some gorgeous new makeup collections coming soon. As always, I love hearing from you, so make sure you sound off down below in the comments section. Let me know what collection you are most excited about. The Dior Beauty Holiday Elves have been working tirelessly, as if we had any doubts, but we have to start with Dior because there is so much here to discuss. I still cannot believe they've managed to launch so many incredible collections in 2025. By the look of these photos, this is probably the most beautiful holiday collection of the year. It's very fun, very festive. We have two beautiful eyeshadow palettes here. The first is 639 Fiery Circus and 912 Plum Parade. They come in those beautiful all gold compacts like last year. I had to have that gold compact as soon as I saw it. They brought them back again. It is so stunning just to look at the mixed metals with the silver on the inside. The color story is very nice. I think the design is really interesting. You have the little stars, the stripes, the Dior. It's beautiful. These shades we've definitely seen before, but I still think it is overall a really beautiful palette. And then the Plum Parade is gorgeous for purple lovers. This is so interesting, very intense, beautiful shades of purple here. I think it's dazzling. I don't personally wear a lot of purple eyeshadow, but for all of my brown hazel-eyed girls, this is going to be gorgeous. The detail up close is really what is so striking about this. Of course, the stitching, the Dior logo, but the gold overspray on the stripe, the stitching looks like it has a little gold, the little tiny stars. It's so intricate and detailed. It's incredible. It looks like a work of art and masterpiece. We also have really gorgeous limited edition packaging on their new powder blushes, the Rosy Glow, 810 Starry Pink, 830 Fiery Red, 850 Starry Mauve. Consistent branding with the gold exterior packaging with the Dior logo, and because these are starry shades, I'm thinking that the powder will actually have a bit of a sheen to it. This could be interesting. I'm so done with blush. I have so much Dior blush in particular, but I did not pick up any of these new powder blushes. So if it is something different, if they have a sheen or gold reflect, I would pick up 850 Starry Mauve. These highlighters look so stunning. This is what holiday makeup is all about. I love the look of this highlighter. The pressed, the liquid, both are beautiful. Dior Star is what it's called. It comes in this really beautiful white and gold compact, gorgeous Christian Dior logo, the stitching embossed on the powder. And then the maximizer. I have quite a few maximizers, but none in this particular shade. I have a couple of the pinks, the copper. I really like mixing in my maximizer with the new soft filter matte blushes. That combination looks gorgeous on the cheek, really natural. I like the idea of picking up a true highlighter shade. It would be something different for my collection, and I just love the texture. I love this formula so much. If it has a champagne kind of goldish reflect, I'm gonna pick up probably both. The Rouge Dior lipsticks look absolutely stunning in the gold packaging. We have Crystal, Circus, Parade, Classic 999 Red, of course. I have so many bullet lipsticks from Dior, and I'm actually a huge fan of the new On Stage. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my Daring Blush. Actually, let me show you the combination. No gatekeeping here. I went in with my Beige Tulle Lip Contour. This is 310. I smudged it out a little bit. This is a really nice nude, but it's more of a neutral, cooler toned nude. So it really gives you that contoured, shadowy look. And then this is Daring Blush, 226, the Rouge Dior On Stage. This is my favorite bullet lipstick formula at the moment. It feels incredible on the lips, real standout. As beautiful as they are, I can skip all of these lipsticks. The ones I am most excited about are the double-sided lipsticks. The moment I saw my first sneak peek of these, I knew it was over. It looks like there are 6 shades total if these photos are correct. The deep chocolatey brown I would skip just because that's not a shade that's going to be flattering on me, but I'm interested in the rest. Because they have the gold packaging, this will most likely be limited edition for the holidays, but maybe if they do really well, they'll make this permanent. Maybe bring them back in different packaging, I don't know, but I'm so excited. So it's similar to the Chanel where one side is the liquid lipstick. You can wear it by itself or top it off with the gloss, and they're incredibly long lasting. In my head, I'm thinking, well, yes, it's exciting because this is your favorite lipstick style, but do you really need to collect them all? Is it actually going to be any different, or is this what you already have, just Dior, not Chanel? But then I saw a photo of the applicator. The applicator looks really nice on these. So I'm thinking maybe the formula will be different. It looks like they have a better nude selection. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for these dual-ended lipsticks. In photos, these shades look absolutely stunning, and from what I've read on some of the descriptions, it sounds like they might have a little bit of a gold reflect to them. Honestly, not a huge selling point. I don't need glitter in my lipstick, but it doesn't look like a chunky glitter. It just sort of looks like it has a little bit of a golden sheen to it, which might be really beautiful, especially for the holidays. You know, we're getting festive, adding some sparkle. There are two new nail polishes, $6.90 Plum Parade, $124 Gold Circus. I do have a gold shimmery or gold glittery top coat from Dior, so I could probably skip Gold Circus, although this one does look different. And I do like a gold top coat, so who knows, maybe I'll cave and pick up the nail polish as well. Plum Parade, out of the two, that one looks the most beautiful or interesting. I did pick up the black. I've been living in my wild beige, but I love the idea of a deep plum color for fall, and I don't currently have a shade that looks like this. Both eyeliners look really beautiful. It's gonna be hard to turn stuff down. I think both of these look really nice. It looks like a gorgeous kind of pearl, kind of goldy pearl, and then metallic purple. I don't wear a lot of purple, but I still like the idea of the metallic kind of bluish purple. Or is that a gunmetal? It's really hard to tell if it's kind of a deep gray. I feel like this is going to be a purpley gray. And if it is, I'm interested because that could be the perfect little pop of something different on the eyes with my very boring standard neutral eyeshadow colors. But then this would give me a little purple. Dior is gonna make me broke. And then we have these gorgeous, larger giftable pieces. There's the face and eye palette. Every year, these always stand out to me. I always think they look really interesting and beautiful. I've never purchased any of them. There's so much good makeup here. I think I will probably be forced to skip this year, but they do look really beautiful. I love the larger palette, even the smaller, what is that, a 5? The 5-pan eyeshadow palette looks really nice as well. These make incredible gifts for any beauty lovers, and I saw even the exterior packaging this year because it's Dior Circus themed. It's really, really stunning. But then we have to talk about the gift pouches this year. Usually I feel like Chanel takes the cake with gift packages. They sell out so quickly. They've been viral year after year. I saw this video. I cannot believe how gorgeous this Dior travel bag is. I have to have one. I don't know what all of the kits are going to be this year, but the exterior box is beautiful. The little Christian Dior bag, and who knows, maybe they'll make the bag a separate gift with purchase. I feel like Dior always has great gifts with purchase. Star zipper pulls, gold tweed material. People are going to freak out about these. I know I gasped when I saw this because like, wow, this is such an upgrade if that's even possible. I feel like they've always had good gift sets, but these are far and away the best gift sets I've seen. And finally, and then we're moving on from Dior, I have a sneak peek at this year's advent calendar. Dior Prestige, J'adore, I Spy a Black Bow. This is going to be Miss Dior Essence, which is very exciting. That's the beautiful new Miss Dior. Fête aux Étoiles candle. I love the Dior holiday candles. Hopefully they'll come out with a larger holiday candle this year as well. I always light my Dior holiday candles around that time because the smell is so sophisticated. It's very kind of warm and cozy. I've yet to purchase one of these Dior advent calendars. Usually Cindy from A Heated Mess has us covered with these, so I always like to watch her videos. But the exterior packaging is gorgeous. Elephants, monkeys, stars. It looks like little circus performers flipping in little gold pieces on the outside of the box. It looks really special. It's never usually the best value, okay? This is a luxury advent calendar. It's about the box, it's about the experience. It's kind of a novelty item because it only launches around the holidays. So if you tally up the totals, it's probably going to be way more expensive than the value on the inside. A lot of these pieces are given out as samples, but some people love their advent calendars. If you love it, I love it for you. The next holiday collection I'm most excited about is from Guerlain. These photos look incredible. It sounds like the collection is inspired by shimmering stars in the night sky using a sophisticated origami-inspired pattern. Lots of mixed metals, silver, gold. It just looks very shiny, very holiday. I love the look of this eyeshadow quad, and I'm a big fan of the Guerlain eyeshadow formula. Last year I purchased the eyeshadow palette, of course, because it came in that gorgeous rhinestone compact, and I fell in love with the formula. Now, those shades, that color story, wasn't particularly wearable. Very gorgeous, very intense reds and pinks. It's very festive, very bold, but not colors that I'm gonna get a lot of use out of on a regular basis. Whereas this is giving me glam, but also wearability. I like the look of that little matte shade in the corner. The most boring brown eyeshadow, I'm sorry to be excited about that, but with a huge collection of makeup, I get excited about the things that I know I will actually get use out of. That looks wearable. The gold looks a little yellowy, but I think I could make it work. Not usually a big silver person, but I love how they, with the packaging as well, they combined silver and gold. I think you could probably work both of those into a look, and then that deep chocolatey brown, I mean, that's gonna be stunning. Meteorites, oh, these are so cute. It reminds me of a box of Lucky Charms because you have the little pearls and then there's little stars mixed in. It looks like all of the little marshmallows from the Lucky Charms cereal. The Rouge Dior lipstick case, this is of course exquisite. With the holiday collection, there are two limited edition shades. There's a deep nude and then a bold red, both stunning shades. And then we have a coral and a tangerine looking shimmering lip oil, which these look really beautiful. I haven't tried the Guerlain lip oil formula. Even though we don't have sparkly rhinestones like last year, this is exactly what I want from my holiday makeup collection. This is a must-have in my book. All of these pieces look incredible. I will definitely be picking this up. Cle de Peau has consistently given us gorgeous packaging during the holidays. 2025 is no different. I am very tempted by this collection. I say that every single year and then I always miss it. That's the thing, because I don't really venture out to department stores that often, I feel like it launches, and because it's not smacking me in the face, I miss it, and then it's gone, and nobody's talking about it anymore. But this exterior compact is so pretty. I love the wildlife, the nature, the flowers. 505 Jeweled Horizons. Of the two, this is actually the one that speaks to me, and I don't wear a lot of jewel tones, but I feel like you have that really icy light blue, a wearable purple, and then brown and kind of a slate gray. It's very interesting. Cool tones, looks gorgeous. And then 504 Pastel Tea Safari. This comes with a brighter lavender purple, light pink, and then the neutral kind of taupey brown, and then a deeper brown. These are colors that I might wear a little bit more, but I already have so much of. The Iridescent highlighter, absolutely stunning. I think there's a serum and maybe the foundation comes in this beautiful holiday packaging. I'm tempted. I think this could be the year. I don't know. There's just so much great makeup coming out. I need to be picky. I can't buy everything just because it's beautiful. But wow, I mean, these pieces, they really do make you go, oh, that's stunning. Chantecaille is another brand that usually knocks it out of the park for the holidays, and this year's collection looks very solid. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but it's beautiful. There's a beautiful champagne pearl highlighter, a pink highlighter, which looks like it could be a cheek topper, could potentially be a blush depending on your skin tone. I would say between the two, the pink speaks to me a little bit more. This packaging is gorgeous. It's silver with little rhinestones. Looks like rain droplets. No one does holiday packaging like Chantecaille. Very pretty. And then we have 3 liquid eyeshadows and a bold red lip. The red lip I definitely don't need. The eyeshadows look nice. So many times I get caught up in the holiday excitement that I go for the glitter, the sparkle, you know, the deep reds, the maroon eyeshadow palettes. And then those are colors that once December's over, once New Year's Eve is over, I'm not wearing that stuff until the next holiday season. So a collection like this, even though these are softer, more subdued shades, you're going to use them. Have you seen the Nars holiday collection? I tell you what, they are coming for our necks and our wallets this year. Everybody came out with a beautiful holiday launch. I don't think I've seen one holiday collection yet that I've thought, that's not very good. This Nars packaging looks absolutely stunning. I sort of love this frozen Elsa, very icy ice queen look of the packaging, but the blush palettes are gorgeous. The first palette has Orgasm, Sex Fantasy, oh my gosh, Impulse, Zen, Please Me, and Deep Throat. These names are disgusting. But this looks like a really nice, softer, more wearable palette. And then the deeper palette is incredible. Thrash, Teased, Dark Love, Thrill, Dolce Vita, Foolish. I don't know which one I would choose. There's 3 matte shades and then 3 shimmery shades on top. Another eyeshadow palette with a light icy blue. And actually, I had forgotten about this one. I think of all of the blue icy palettes, this one is the most wearable. I really like the Nars eyeshadows. I do. They're stunning. And this has that really pretty pearl, the shimmery pink, the cool taupey brown, and then robin's egg. I don't even know how to describe this shade of blue, but it looks beautiful. This is something I feel like you could do just little pop right on the inner corner of the eye, and it would be very fun and interesting, give you like a bold eyeshadow look without being too dramatic or too smoky. It's fun. I love these shades. I love that frosted winter princess makeup look. And then we have a pressed powder, a highlighter, which looks really gorgeous, iridescent. It's kind of like pearl, pink, purple, blue, a little bit of everything. Lipstick packaging, there's a lip gloss. Nice. I feel like Nars always has great seasonal launches, but for some reason this year it looks like something that is really tempting me to purchase. If anyone is still in the market for blush, somehow you have resisted the urge to buy all of these new formulas, you have not hit max capacity yet, we do have a new blush collection launching soon from Valentino. This looks really pretty. These shades correspond to their rock stud spike lipsticks with the gold packaging. I thought their original packaging did leave much to be desired, so I like that they went with a whole new packaging. The blush formula has always been great by Valentino, but that red compact was very, very light and just felt sort of cheap plastic. Hopefully they improved it with these gold studded packaging. I think this looks very pretty. We also are getting new blushes from Burberry. Interesting shade selection. I mean, it looks pretty standard. They look very beautiful. I don't know how excited I can really get about more powder blushes at this point, but they're coming soon. I wish we had better photos of the Chanel holiday collection. They have been keeping everything very tight-lipped lately, and of course they flag accounts for sharing the sneak peek, so it's all very secret now. I have seen a few sneak peeks circulating. We've talked about these before. It looks like there are going to be 2 new blush highlighter duo powders. There's a peach and a pink. The Pêche Lumière looks really beautiful. The pink looks gorgeous as well. I love the beautiful design embossed on the powder. It looks like a standard size compact. They look stunning. I have seen more pictures of this icy blue eyeshadow palette. I think it's going to be called Starry Night. Sounds like a lot of the holiday collections were inspired by Starry Night, Midnight Stars. It looks interesting. I don't wear a lot of blue eyeshadow, but I will say these colors look beautiful. Not particularly wearable. I feel like this would be one of those palettes that I buy because it's the holiday collection, I'm excited, and then I don't really touch it. We'll see. You know, as much as I complain about the Chanel eyeshadow formula being a little bit drier, a little bit dusty and sheer, if these shadows go on very sheer, I think will actually work in its favor because then it would be a bit more wearable. I don't really see a lot of people rocking a real smoky look anymore. You know, everything has been so clean girl, very light, minimal makeup, no makeup, maybe a little shimmer on the eye, but I don't see a lot of those really deep, intense, smoky looks. It is interesting and it is something totally different, so I'm curious. I'm not going to count it out just yet. I cannot wait to see more photos of the Chanel holiday collection so I can get excited, because right now I feel like I've already spent my holiday budget on Dior and Guerlain and other places. But that completes today's holiday preview. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you liked seeing all of the sneak peeks. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. I am so curious. Are you shopping a lot for the holidays? Are you interested in gifts? What collection stood out the most to you? Drop me a comment. We'll keep the conversation going there. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned. Everything on my face will be tagged directly to the video and listed down below in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.